Hey, how's it going today? I'm gonna be talking about getting the double din in here and what I did. I went ahead and used the original bezel. Of course, you can tell my craftsmanship here was just awful. I did use the epoxy putty stuff. Right here, there's a crack because when I did it, it was flat, and I ran out of that putty stuff, so I used the drywall filler stuff. And when I put it back in, the curvature made this crack. I used the little ring around the radio that came with my 2017 Sentra bezel, aftermarket bezel. I cut that up, I put it on there, and I started putting putty, building to it from here. And then I pulled it out, and I did it flat, so that's why this happened. If I go ahead and take this off, this is the question someone asked: how did I get in this? I played with it, trying to get the right angle. It took me a couple tries, but ultimately I got these two screws on the bottom. This is a Pioneer 200EX, and of course, like I said, it's only two screws. I didn't use a third one. That's how you really get it in there. This, like I said, this metal brackets are from the original radio that it comes. Your 300 bezel will have this metal bar in here, and most people use a sleeve there and get rid of these metal brackets. So I lucked out, they had it on here. I just put the double din on there and it worked. Now that's pretty much it for the video. This is where you can stop. I am going to talk a little bit about what's happening and why I'm taking this out. I am going to sell the 300. I decided that by the time I put the engine, the transmission, rebuild the engine, because I'm probably going to get it off some Tahoe Silverado because I want the iron block. I don't want the aluminum from Camaro. By the time I get the rear end done, by the time I put better brakes, because remember, you really want good brakes. That is the most important thing of a car, period. If your car dies, you can brake, you're good. If your car keeps going and you don't have brakes, that's not good. So, you know, of course, drive shaft, you gotta do a little here, a little there, and all this little stuff adds up. Like when I made it into a stick shift, I had to do little things here and there that I had to keep going to the store, and it added up. So ultimately I decided, hey, I'm just gonna buy a brand new car, take that money, go give it an down payment, and just be done with it. Of course, I don't have that kind of money right now. I gotta save it up. I do have some because, of course, I was always looking for an opportunity to buy a good engine. But that's what's gonna happen. I really love this car. I wish that wasn't the plan. But by the time I spent all the money, another thing, the AC. I want AC here, so I'm gonna have to make custom lines. They're not too bad, but again, it's the thing that adds up. I just don't want to deal with it. I'd rather just have something new, especially with that new Z coming out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see either between that or a brand new Camaro. So that's the story of that. Can't be any more clear on this. Hopefully that helps you. Have a good one.